Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Big Rob. This ain't live. This Jay Mason. And I'd like to formally invite you to a seat at the table. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the table. I'm your host, Big Rob, and to my left,
And live, aka the Fix.
and to my right,
we got Jay Mason, aka Jay Mason.
come on with the J Man. You know what? Sunday was a great day for football, and we're gonna jump right into it. 1st and 10. Not gonna waste too much time talking about you guys, fellas. You did what you're supposed to. Hawks versus Animals.
Hawks versus Animals. Hey, man, Hawks, y'all stepped to the challenge. Like I said, I was going to be on your ass. Y'all lost that game. Good job. Step to the challenge. Y'all took care of business on the Springtown.
Right. What you got for me, Mace? I don't know.
On the Spanktown.
On the Springtown. Play of the game for that game is Hawks, I guess, the whole team, for not losing to the Animals. Like these
I don't
guys.
think Liberty played anyway.
No, Liberty didn't play.
You didn't have to play.
He didn't.
It's the Animals.
Yeah, it's the Animals. Hey, fellas, like they both just said, on the Spanktown. Next game, BIC versus Spanktown. And
Hey, like I told everybody during the game, Springtown had a bigger chance than it looked like. The game was well fought. BIC came out with a great game plan. They put together against Springtown. Rap Springtown died and quit during the middle of the game.
yikes.
And BIC did what they had to do, kicked up, and, pulled out the W.
Killer, what you got for me?
I just got Spanktown. Y'all look flashy at moments, but it was BIC all the way. They had King running around. They had the other receiver just running around. Casey just running around doing whatever he wanted. It was just. It kind of just looked like they were just playing around in the second half, but in the first half it looked kind of competitive. I seen some flashes from Spanktown. I see Marcel, doing a few things. So I'm kind of happy to see him actually
looking like he wants to play football.
Again, looking fun for him again. It's looking like it slowed down a little bit. But BIC was just a little superior that Sunday. So I mean,
they are the number 2 team in the league for a reason. Speaking of Kaseon, he is our player of the game. Kaseon was everywhere doing everything. He was out there scoring touchdowns.
Offensive play
He was
receiver.
he was making tackles. He was on kickoff team. He was covering, the other receivers from the other team. You feel me? Kaseon was everywhere.
He was everywhere. He did everything. Like,
it's about time that he gets his just due. Like, Kaseon is a football player.
You want to know the crazy thing about that whole thing is, like, when you think of BIC and you think of their receiving core, you think of Meep, and you think of Ashanti. But this kid is cold, bro. I watched his highlights, bro.
He's nasty.
I watched the film, bro. His route running is
in and out of the
crazy.
routes is crisp.
Yeah,
so got decent speed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The dangers with a guy like Kaseon is you're not gonna put your number 1 corner on him because you're worried about King or Ashanti.
Right.
So Kaseon is gonna be put against a linebacker or the 3rd best corner on the team.
Exactly.
That's Cook City every time he gets on the field. Exactly. He's probably going to score a touchdown every game he plays from here on out, except when he gets. You know what? We'll leave that.
My thing is now that he's getting the exposure, maybe people start like, okay,
they'll
we
start
have
respecting
the game.
his game.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, there's nothing you could really do to respect this game,
right?
If he's the 3rd best on his team.
But
so
arguably,
if he goes somewhere else, he's definitely a number one.
Right,
maybe number 2, depending on the team.
But there's 3 number 1 receivers.
They got 3 number 1 receivers.
Yeah.
So with 3 number 1 receivers, the people that you know,
that's
who
you want to cover.
Scary.
AK Meep or Ashanti Worthy. Like, those are the people you know. Those are people that flash off the screen.
Right.
So that when he comes in as a person you don't even really know,
and drops 3 touchdowns on your head,
nothing you can do.
Pretty sure you're gonna know him after that. I mean, Kaseon. Congratulations, you're player of the game.
Right.
On to the U versus Savage. Killer, what's your take? You were out there.
Yeah, I was out there.
yeah.
I think
I think I was out there. Too.
Yeah, you was out there.
I was out there.
I think CJ actually looked better than what I expected him to look. CJ actually looked better, and I think if he had more time with him and DeMar, I think they could have made a little more noise. But it was just to you with landslide, man. Huff just out there. This kid is just amazing. And then my X Factor came through in the clutch. The first X Factor that I picked came through in the clutch and had 3 tutties, which was Colburn Sr.
Who's also the player of the game.
Also the player of the game. But I think Savage look all right, but I think CJ actually looked a little better. And I think if he had time with DeMar looked amazing. That dude is crispy routes, just getting open. I mean, he really looked good. So I mean, that's all I got from that.
So Ant, what's your take?
Same thing. DeMar looked real good. They need somebody to get him the ball better. Or maybe the line has to provide more time. I'm not 100% sure which it is, but something has to work for him to get the ball more. There are other star players. They got to step up. You can't fall asleep during big games. So,
Talk about your X Factor. Troy was your X Factor.
I don't know where he was at. I seen him selling banana pudding on the side.
Come
on
on.
the sideline. Maybe he never got dressed. I'm not 100% sure.
He
was there.
He had a slant.
He was playing.
He had a slant. I mean, he went up top on Kels one time, but they dropped.
And then maybe he got a sell after that, so he had to leave the game. I don't know what's going on, but he got to step up as a star player in the league or a star player for the team or whatever you want to call it. Like, you have to play 100 times better than you played in order for your team to be more successful.
I think it was like maybe 4 minutes into the first quarter, the U was up 14-0, and I didn't see him no more after that.
My thing is this. It was 41-12 or something at halftime, right? Mm-hmm. What more is there to talk about? On to the next.
Much. I mean, my take is, to piggyback off him, the Savage needs an O-line, and that's clearly obvious, but I also have to weigh it against, do the Savage need an O-line, or was the U's defensive line just that dominant? Because
I'm going to say
it was pretty bad.
I'm going to say the Savage needs a better O-line. The reason I say that is because the U's defensive line hasn't been kicking up all season like that on other teams.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think we haven't put the magnifying glass on the U's defensive line.
The defensive line is not as powerful as the Savage made them look.
I can't necessarily agree with you on that because
I've played against them.
You played against them, but I'm just saying, look at the points.
I mean,
the points are coming from offense,
but
not
we're
defense.
talking about
I'm talking about the points allowed.
46 points in 5 games allowed.
But who are they playing? What offenses are they playing?
But I'm saying,
It's
but
not
you can say that for everybody.
It's not the
then.
defensive line that's doing anything. That's what I'm saying. It's they got the corners out there shutting everything down. They got.
But who's giving the corners a little more time by what I'm saying? Like if the corners press and help the D-line out, the D-lines are getting sacks. It's just,
for example,
we're not keying in on the defensive line play of the U. There's so much other exciting things.
Because of the way the offense
this is what I'm
playing,
saying.
The defense doesn't get enough credit for what they're doing.
Right. The defense is playing well.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the defense is trash. The defense is playing well. But what you're saying is the defensive line. It's not the defensive line that's doing it. It's not them. You see what I'm saying? For example, what quarterback has they played? When they played the first real quarterback they played against, they were getting dotted up.
Who?
Let's be real. The Renegades. Let's be real.
Corey didn't play.
Let's be real. They was getting dotted up by the Renegades.
Who was
Corey
getting
didn't
dotted?
play.
Corey didn't play.
They played on week 1, and all they did was run the ball. Everybody ran the ball week 1.
And they've been getting dotted up all season, bro.
Who?
Everybody.
The entire league or the U's defense?
That D-line is not giving that much pressure. That's what I'm telling you. It's not that much pressure coming off that D-line.
I mean, we could agree to disagree.
It's creating
I wouldn't want to be a quarterback having to look at Duke and Burton running in my face all day. I'll truck J-Rock. But I wouldn't. J-Rock is so love, bro. I'd look at J-Rock and be like, yeah, he fool, but I don't want to deal with Duke and Burton, bro. Like, I'm looking at them and then Big Mo is back. Like, I wouldn't want to deal with that. That's my take. I wouldn't want to deal with that. And I guess that was the game of the week. But the real game of the week was Renegades versus Bulldogs.
Renegades versus Bulldogs.
I'll start this one off. by talking about the Bulldogs. We don't talk about the Bulldogs much. We probably haven't talked about the Bulldogs all year. Mike Denario was their quarterback on Sunday, but that's not their normal starting quarterback. The normal starting quarterback...
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell. Trey Loke is the normal starting quarterback for the Bulldogs.
Right.
If I'm the Bulldogs moving forward, Trey Loke has to play defense and come in if Mike Denario gets hurt. Mike Denario
Did what he wanted.
was doing what he wanted to do out there. And the funny part is, he ain't even playing the game. Play of the game is Mike gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Mike gonna
My
make it.
God.
Mike gonna make his ass right to the table.
And welcome to the table, Mike, because 5 touchdowns,
5 tutties.
5 tuds, bro.
It's crazy.
You
Listen.
know, you can't write a better ending to that game either. Mike Denario took it was like 15 seconds left, took the ball in his hands and ran it in on the entire Renegades
But
defense.
the crazy thing about it is
Sheesh.
Corey went down there and got him down there, and then he just came right back with close to no seconds left on the clock,
bro, and did what he
scored.
wanted.
What's more impressive about that game is that they traveled to Jersey from Baltimore
how many
with
people?
11 people.
11
11
people,
people.
and gave the Renegades the toughest game of the season.
Man, that kid, the receiver, Mike gonna make it.
Mike gonna
man,
make it,
listen,
man.
I don't know if the quarterback had him on punishment. But all I know is
Yeah,
he was
I
sending
don't
that
know.
motherfucker upstairs.
Bro,
I'm sorry, but he was sending him upstairs.
he was
though.
sending them upstairs, man. He must have been in
Go
trouble.
to your room.
Go to your room. Up top, 6. He had big cleats looking crazy out.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
Listen. On a much more somber note, Cruddy Black,
Get
Right.
well.
get well soon, bro. We were
Respect.
Much
yeah,
respect,
you know,
much love.
we were out there when it
Speedy
happened.
recovery.
It was bad, man.
It was
and
pretty bad. I'm
know,
glad, we seen you, talking to everybody. You let us know what the injury was. I won't repeat it. It's a pretty gruesome injury. Hopefully, speedy recovery to you, bro.
Oh, and I just got a message saying that you talking about coming back 3 months. Nah, bro, sit out, man.
Sit out for a seat,
Just
bro.
relax.
Just
take it
relax,
easy,
man.
Gotta think about the future, man.
Think about the future. I know the
Take it
Bulldogs
easy.
and all that. I don't think y'all making no noise in the playoffs anyway. So just sit down and rest
mean,
up and come back next year.
Shit, we might gonna make it. Who knows what they're gonna? One of the mics gonna make it.
Hey, listen.
One of the mics gonna make it.
Mike De
I
Niro
understand
was
that, but
real
listen,
slippery, man.
listen.
Yeah, listen. Mike
listen.
Denario
He
was
was
good,
slippery,
bro.
man.
I hear what you saying, but after the second tutty, listen, hey, my man, we put somebody.
putting
Hey, look.
1-on-1 over top, bro.
Yeah, listen,
Mike,
yeah.
listen, Mike gonna make it. Made
Right.
5 of them things. So my question to you, fellas, I'll ask you both.
Mm-hmm.
And did Corey not do enough to win the game?
I think in that type of situation, that's a big game for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I talked to Baltimore before the game. It's a big game for Baltimore as well, seeding wise. I mean,
Yeah.
in that situation, Corey has to step up and be a better quarterback. He missed a couple big throws that could have turned into something different. Who knows? But in that type of game, you have to take advantage of all the opportunities you get. He didn't do it.
Same question for you, Killer. Did Corey not do enough to win this game?
I think as a quarterback, when you win, it's everybody, right? But when you lose, you blame the quarterback. You get what I'm saying? So
That's fair.
I mean, like Ant said, he missed a few throws, but they also dropped some passes, and that defense played like
They played terrible.
terrible. You get what I'm saying? So I can't really put all the blame on Corey.
Facts.
Because he did get them down there to score, and he threw the conversion to put them up to tie the game.
He did.
And then the defense just.
Swiss cheese.
And my thing is this, right? I understand Mike gonna make it went out there and he put up 5 tuds and but man, that's a part of the game, man. I seen a corner get beat. I'm not gonna name him, but I seen a corner get beat and then he played hurt for the rest of the game. Like, bro, you gotta come back, bro. You had to battle. You had to fight through adversity, bro. I was getting killed in the chip, bro, and I played the whole game, bro. And we won the game. Like, you never know, bro. Like, your team needs you and you gave up, bro. Like, and I never would respect that. And I don't like that. I had to address that.
Who you talking about?
That he know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who I'm talking to.
All right.
Hey, man. My next question, did they shut down Megatron?
I don't think they shut him down. I think they had a good game plan to slow him down.
Okay.
He still played defense, did what he had to do.
He still did what he wanted out there?
He played well.
He played well.
Listen,
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he could have played. He could have
played
played better.
Same question. In your opinion, do you feel like they shut down Megatron?
Yo, not to cut you off, my bad, bro. But
Not to cut you off, shirts coming real soon.
yeah, cut different. But nah, the crazy thing about it is the Bulldogs watch film.
They must watch film.
They was out there screaming, "Hey, when 44 come around, that's where the ball coming." And they was, bruh, they was
on
out
everything.
there. Listen,
They
they
was
was
on
on everything. Don't get me wrong. The running back for the Renegades, he was running that ball. They was still running the ball.
They were still doing what they could. He still got a few, trucks out there. But
yeah, but it's the defense. I would have to blame it.
You're blaming the
on
loss
the
on the
defense.
defense.
I blame it on defense.
So
Whoever
again-
the defensive coordinator should be fired.
Fired.
Seriously.
So now that brings me
They
to my,
never should have lost
my
that
last
game.
question about this game. What do the Renegades need? And we spoke about this earlier. Y'all both had the same answer, which is nuts. But what do the Renegades need to take them from mid-tier fighting bottom tiers to top of the mid-tier fighting against top teams and competing? What do they need?
I'm gonna say they need a better defense. I'm gonna say that they need more leadership on defense. With Corey at the helm on offense, I think he does a pretty good job rallying the guys, getting them together on offense. Defensively, they don't really have that identity or that leader that puts them in position to make big plays.
Okay.
And I think that's what the Bulldogs took advantage of and showed the league moving forward.
Well, I talked to Corey yesterday, but I think they need corners. I think they need corners. I believe that their line and their linebackers, I believe that they are like stout. But I just think that they need.
I like that word.
I just
I
think
like
that they
that
need.
word. Hey, my man on the story. I'll tell you that. Stout. Come on, man.
But
Work your shit, man.
I just think that they need another corner because they receivers was playing corner. So
Yeah, they were. They were.
Playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
I just
it's
think they
tough
need
to
some.
do
I
that.
just think they need some corners, and I think they need maybe one like a run stuffer, like just one run stuffer, and I believe they'll be fine.
I think they have a run stuffer. The guy that was stopping Courage. I think he's pretty good. I think
But if
he
you
has
have
to
competition at all positions, it'll make it better for the team.
Yeah, way better.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the U looks so good. That's why
Yeah.
previous year Savage looked good. BIC always looked good because we always had multiple, talents at one position. You know.
I'm not calling Savage anymore. The
Yeah.
team that we beat on Sunday, those were the Red Raiders, and that's who they are. Until I see Savage again, I'm not.
What
referring
is
to
the
them.
Red Raider?
That's who the hell they are right now.
Man, listen, I'm gonna say.
I ain't never seen it. I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say, and like I've been saying all year. Listen, don't play with Savage because they is a sneaky, scary team.
We
on
ain't
the
play
low.
with Savage. We play with Red Raiders.
I'm just letting you know, don't play with them.
2nd and 6. Y'all know what time it is already, man. It's time for that beautiful top 5, man, where we shout out all the amazing plays from Sunday. So at number 5, we got the U versus the Red Raiders. Savage. Big Rob back there looking thicker than a Snicker, you feel me? Come on, man. You see them thighs? You see them thighs? With the black hoodie. Look at Huff, though. He gets here and completely dips. Come on, bro. And he laughs. He looks at Look at Isaac. Yo, Isaac. Here's my favorite part. Hey, Moon. Look at the do. Hey, Moon. These velvets is on for you, my brother. We got the flaps out and everything. But I mean, what are you supposed to do against that? Like, everybody's ready for the pitch. Everybody's ready for everything's full speed down the field. You can't stop that, bro. I don't know what y'all teams are going to do to stop that.
I just feel like Huff is just on another level
Completely different level.
Yeah.
And then
He's just showing awareness on down the field. Everything he does, he's just showing like he has
amazing.
that awareness and he's into what he's doing.
or my favorite word, he has the Wearenthal. Number 4. Again, Big Rob out there with the big block, and then Big Smoke looking like Smoke from BIC
Kenny,
days.
come on, Kenny, man.
He's just looking. Scat looked like Scat, bro. And this is probably the best part about the whole video, about the whole thing. Reaches in his pocket. You don't know how he about to celebrate, and then he pulls it out. Long live Palestine. There it is. Making a statement while making a statement. Red Raiders had nothing for him. Number 3. Spanktown again versus BIC. So look, man. In my head, when I'm watching this, man, all I can hear is "Step in the Name of Love," man. It's
The
like
crazy thing is we're yelling on the sideline, outside, outside. He never goes outside.
Side to side.
And he just blows right by
You
him.
gotta
And he's like,
understand
look
something here,
come
bro.
on, man.
King is an elite returner,
Bro.
So if you don't put your, it's tough because
It's
you
tough.
want to put your fastest guys, but sometimes the fastest guys don't have the hips. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
they
saying?
can't- they
and they
can't
can't break
get to
down.
them.
So then you put your tacklers out there, and then they could break down, but you know they're not fast. So it's like you don't know what don't know what to do, man. So it's just like that returning thing, bro. That's like what people fail to realize is that's like the most, bro. Come on, son, you killing me, man.
Keep talking, my guy. Talk about it. You're a kickoff return guy. Talk about it. Tell me about it. Tell me more. What would you do to cover that?
Listen, first of all, I'm gonna run down there full tilt, and I'm gonna flush him out, and I'm just gonna pray to God that the guys that's coming behind me can at least slow him up so that I can trail.
It's all about the shell. You got to create that shell.
gotta-
Box
yes, you
him
have
in.
to- yeah.
The edges have to seal
have
the
to contain-
edge.
Yeah, you have to
contain the
seal.
edge.
Be close enough to where
and
he can't go to the
squeeze.
outside, but not be far enough to where he can slip through the middle and take that
Exactly.
thing for 90.
Exactly. It's all about the squeeze. Once
Yeah,
you
it's all-
squeeze,
yeah.
press them to the middle and just keep squeezing until the pressure is
that's
too
all you
much
gotta-
to make the tackle.
yeah.
There you have it, fellas. Number 2. Mike Gon' Make It and Mike De Niro meeting up top. He went upstairs, and there goes the Renegades receivers playing corner.
To the Popnits.
Listen, man, it's just not gonna go the way you want it to.
Bro, I ain't
And then
gonna
he's just
lie, bro.
talking
The
filthy to
quarterback
these
said,
dudes.
set, go, close his eyes,
And-
Eli Manning style, and just threw it up.
But he
And it was
has a
4th and
arm.
6.
It was 4th and 6 when he threw that.
Yes.
Lord have mercy, bro.
It
He
was
got
4th
a
and
gun.
6 or something. It was 4th and
And
something.
Mike De Niro was on a mission to show the world who the hell he was, and we
Exactly.
all know who he was. And ladies and gentlemen, number 1, again, I don't know what people are going to do against this team. Ashante gives it to King. Look at the spin behind the back throw, bro, for 20 yards.
look.
I know it was a conversion, but I don't give a damn. That was fire. That was fire, bro.
Oh,
I think
I
before
give-
that play, they were screaming, "Watch the double pass."
Listen, you want to know what's crazy? Ashanti, I get that backflip a 5.
Yeah, it wasn't the
coulda
greatest
did better. You
backflip.
could have did better.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen some pretty good backflips, but
Right.
you do everything else great. I guess you know the
right.
backflips. You got to mess up somewhere.
Hey man.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what type of time we on, bro. We're not
Right.
about to just praise everybody now. Have a seat, my fellas. Bench them. Number 5. All right, so this right here, man.
This is why you don't put. Yeah.
Kenny, no! Bro, Kenny, how do you let Huff come down on you like
Hold
that?
on, wait. We set that up.
I know y'all set it up,
I
but
told
look
Huff,
at-
I
look at
said,
Kenny's
listen,
body. Look at
I'm
Kenny's
gonna
body.
flush him, and
Look,
you
look.
gonna kill him on the side.
Bing! Kenny, sit
He
down.
said, all right.
Kenny,
I told him to
have a
throw a
seat.
high into the corner, and I'ma flush him.
Kenny, have a seat, man. Number 4. Fellas, this is for the you. You cannot let Rec Ratty do this. You can't let him do this. Excuse me, Scat, move out the way, sir.
Excuse
Huff,
me,
excuse
sir.
me. Let me get another 5, 6, 7, 8 yard. Come here. Rec Ratty's not allowed to do that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Rec been balling, man.
Rec been balling this year, but he's still not allowed to do that.
This is why you don't put your receivers or them pretty boys on the kickoff.
Scott too
That's
pretty to play kickoff?
Yeah, bro. He too clean to play kickoff, man. But it's all right.
Number 3. Again, man, this is just
Huff.
ridiculous. Huff doing his thing. Joel about to kick it into second gear. Then the computer shuts down.
Got it.
Hey, that sniper
Hey,
different.
man,
Sniper
Joel got hit
Hey,
by the
but
turf monster.
listen, the U, I said the new.
The new.
The new you.
The new you.
But the you always known for somebody getting hit with the sniper. Remember Booby?
My man Joel said he don't got them moon knees, bro, and took it down. Number 2. Like, Renegades, what's going on? This is the Renegades defense, letting Mike De Niro do whatever he wants for the last 12 seconds of the
Hey
game.
man, that boy slipping.
Look at this, man. Look at this. And then, look, what you give this front flip?
That's a negative one.
That's a team.
That's a
It's a
team.
negative one.
Hey,
It wasn't even a flump for it. It was like a
It
tumble.
was a tumble, but guess what? Mike Denario, that front flip got you the 6 you needed to advance and beat the Renegades. Renegades, that was just piss poor. And then number 1, the Red Raiders / Savage defense, bro. Let me explain this to you. You see these laterals?
I don't even have nothing to say about this.
Bro, the Red Raiders allowed this. Look at this. Whatever you want. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's still pitching it back. Then it gets back to you know who. Big Velvet in the chat. Big Moon. Diane's son for 6. I want to explain to you how this play went. I'm on the sideline. I'm about to run in.
You gotta chill with the Diane, son.
That's the name on his jersey. I'm about to run in because I'm thinking we're about to do a play.
I remember.
There's no time left on the clock. We got a free play. 0-0 on the clock. We got a free play. All the big guys get off the field, and I'm confused.
Right, yeah.
And Huff is in
All
there.
the
You see it?
receivers.
Huff is in there telling them what he's about to do. Bro, and they scored. They scored. Red Raiders, man, Savage, man, whatever's going on over there, y'all gotta figure it out. 'Cause
Something gotta
y'all
be
down
done.
bad, man.
Something gotta be done.
Y'all down bad. 3rd and 3.
We're looking for the games, man.
Yeah. What's going on? You got the games, man?
Yo, y'all always do this to me, man.
We're waiting for the games, man. You know what I'm saying? It's prediction time. Ladies and gentlemen, the season's winded down. The games have been won. The games that needed to be won have been won. The games that needed to be lost have been lost. Killer, please tell us the first game we're predicting on.
So the first game is the Renegades versus the U. What you got, Ant?
Renegades versus the U coming off a big upset off Sunday. The U playing and firing on all cylinders. 50.
I'm gonna start calling you 50 from now on.
50, man.
Listen, man, the U's been putting 50 up on everybody. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Renegades don't stand it. Renegades, y'all my favorite team. Y'all stand no chance. The U is doing what I was there. We do whatever the hell we want on that field. There's nothing Corey Heyman could nothing. It's a wrap. 50. Mercy. And the game ends in the 3rd quarter.
Respectfully.
I love the Renegades.
I got 50, but the game's gonna end by halftime.
Yeah. It was 41 to 7 against the Savage. I mean, what you think the Renegades are gonna do any better? I don't know. Next game, man.
I think it's gonna be a little more competitive.
I think it'll be more competitive than the Red Raiders game.
But I think that
Really?
Savage
Wow.
is just a little
Wow,
more
wow,
superior.
wow.
I said Savage. I think the U is just a little more superior.
And let us be clear: the winner of this game advances to the finals of the divisional championship.
Exactly.
Next game.
All right, so the next game we have BIC versus Savage.
All right. Can I take this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let Rob take this.
Here's the thing. I know we are like Savage is down bad. I know that. I know what's going on. The sparks that I saw against us on Sunday,
Right.
I know BIC beat them already, but there's a curse in this league that if you play the team once in the regular season, come playoff time, you might not be able to beat them. If Savage shows up with a competitive CJ, a ready-to-go DMAR, and at least one other offensive lineman that can actually block some damn body, we're not looking at a blowout here, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at a game. We're looking at 46 to 40 Red Raiders. Savage. I got Savage winning the game.
I hear what you're saying. I'm going with the hometown BIC in a 50.
Oh, Lord.
Red Raiders are trash. I'm just put it out there. They're trash. Defense is old. All them old, strong people that they say they got, they suck. They're old and they're trash. BIC and 50.
I don't think Isaac, KJ, F. Weeze, and all those guys are going to just lay down.
They've
against
been
BIC,
trash
man.
all year. They got the same record as Spangtown. They got the same record as the Hawks. Let's be real. Trash. 50.
Okay.
What you got, Killer?
It's tough, man, because I'm gonna tell you why it's tough, right? Because I've been picking Savage all year, but I'm gonna tell you why it's tough, and it's not just because.
What has that done for you?
Listen,
Not a motherfucking thing.
50.
Ooh,
can I say what I gotta say, please?
Speak-
Can I speak
speak
my
Speak your
piece?
piece,
Can I
man.
speak my piece? So
Not
look,
to cut you off.
Coming soon, man. Not to cut you off,
Yeah,
but go
man.
ahead, bro.
Speak your piece, man.
so the CJ that I seen on Sunday.
Not enough.
No, listen. The CJ that I seen on Sunday,
Oh Lord, Terry.
I seen a little something from CJ, and then I seen McQueen out there with his
Not
yeah.
enough.
Like Mayweather looked at all right,
No, he didn't.
you know, but the thing about it is, Savage play like 40 flag games and then come out there.
And then come out there,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
y'all-
that's
That's
the
not
only-
going to win no
That's not gonna
games,
win no
bro.
games.
But I think but me honestly, I think I'm gonna take BIC in this game, but I feel as though Savage
There's gonna be a lot more
can
competitive.
edge the
They
game
can
out,
edge the
especially
game.
if Demar out there, they don't have nobody covering
They don't
Demar.
got nobody for D.
What was
Yeah.
the score last game? D-Mar played.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bro, you
DeMar
talking
didn't
about
play.
against the U?
He didn't come out against the U?
Yeah,
You talking about? No, he came out against the U. He ain't play against
he
BIC.
didn't play
That's
against
what I'm talking
BRC.
about. I'm talking about against the U. He played.
Yes, and he
Yeah.
scored 3 touchdowns.
What was the score?
It was bad, but
Not enough. 50. BIC.
All right, man. And again, the winner of this game also advances to then play the winner of the first game. By what we're saying right now, we can either see a fresh match between the U. Fuck all that political shit, man. The U versus BIC.
BIC.
That's what it's looking like. That's what it's
gonna
shaping up
be.
to. It's a collision course. Dude, we're flying straight into each other.
Everybody else is just in the way, bro.
Everybody in the way. I'm be honest with you, bro. That's a game that I will be there for. That's a game that I'm gonna kick up for. Renegades, bro, y'all just a tune up, man. Y'all tune up for people that ain't been here for a while. So that's what it is,
In other words, Renegades, he calling y'all practice.
pretty much. I'm
Y'all gotta
sorry,
do something about it.
nothing. BIC versus the U. Who do you have winning and why? We have to, bro, and we could touch on it again when it actually happens.
wait,
I'm
so
gonna
we
have
just-
to.
You'll
so
wait
we
it out?
just-
I'm gonna
wait,
wait it out.
hold
I'm gonna
on,
hold
so
it to that game.
So
comes.
we just gonna ignore the Hawks and the
The garbage ball?
I mean the
garbage ball?
the animals
I'm
and the
not talking
Vipers.
about the garbage
What we
ball.
talking about?
The
though,
animals
boy?
and the
I'm not
Vipers?
talking about the garbage bowl. One bum has to win. Somebody's old gotta go. Who
Somebody
cares?
old gotta go,
And
and then
animals, it better be y'all. That's all I'm saying. And I will not say the
I'm
animal.
taking the Vipers
Lord have mercy.
in a 50.
What?
They gotta.
Nah, I really don't.
I think the animals gotta travel. I think the animals gotta travel.
If the animals gotta travel
50.
50. That's over.
If it's here in Asbury, then I'm gonna take Vipers 30 to
12,
6.
7, I don't know. Listen, somebody gotta go. I'm not talking about the garbage bowl, bro. If y'all interested in it, y'all figure out what time it's on. Y'all go watch it. Nobody's watching that game. The stands will clear out. Nobody's watching that game. 2-0. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That might be the most competitive game of the year.
The most competitive ass game of the. I'm not
because
watching.
somebody
Somebody gotta win.
somebody not trying to lose, man.
Bro, and the loser, bro, I promise you, next week, the loser of that game will get their own segment of being trash. Like, we're gonna have sad puppy dogs crying and all that. Don't be the loser of that game, bro. We're gonna highlight
But
you.
somebody got to lose.
So, don't be the loser of that game, please. Please.
There
And
can only be one winner.
I don't want to talk about these bums. Again, the collision course for BIC and the U. K-Wack has been talking filthy all year. They got secret weapons coming. NFL guys,
Hey, man.
superheroes.
You know
they said
Thor,
Thor,
you know,
Thanos
that's
is
when
coming
they
with
had
the
the
gauntlet.
Avengers.
That's when the ringers come out, man.
That's when the ringers come out when you play the U. AKA, y'all too scared to play us with what you got because you know it ain't enough.
I feel as though the ringers come out for the U as well. So we still ain't see Marcus yet.
True indeed.
We still ain't see a couple big
Ice cream truck, A-Star's
we-
been missing a little
there's
bit.
There's a few people that's been missing. So I think the ringers gonna come out on both sides. So it's just a wait and see type of match.
I'm looking at what BIC does. I'm looking at BIC's defense. I just don't see how BIC's defense is going to stack up against the U's offense. I think the game is going to be played versus BIC's offense and the U's defense. That's where the game is at. because I truly think when it comes to our offense versus their defense, we're going to beat them. They have nothing. They have no pass rusher that's so elite and scary that they can't get hands put on them. Old school can get touched. K-Wack can get touched. I'm calling names out. The big boy with the dreads, you can get touched. All the other little fat bastards, y'all can get touched. Yes, I'm talking real spicy right now. You know what type time I'm on, because June 6th, and y'all the ones that come up on that, we playing them, y'all dead. Yeah, Kenny, y'all dead.
2 days after your birthday.
2 days after my birthday, I'm gonna be a 32-year-old man putting hands on babies. Y'all babies to me, man.
Okay.
Y'all babies to me.
We gonna be
Make me eat my words then.
Rob said he gonna be putting hands on babies like somebody else.
Punching on
Hey,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
I heard at the game
What's up?
that one of my boys is out there serving it up.
And the same thing he did to him, I'ma do to BIC. Straight lace. And my ring ain't gonna fall off either.
Okay.
So what up, K-Wack?
And there it
Talk
is.
to me.
So there it is.
I'm talking to Wack 1100. What you call it? I'm talking to you, Wack.
Why you do that?
Why you do that? Remember that? All right. 4th and short, man.
You're a little spicy.
I'm hot, man. I'm hot right now because I know
Hot-
June 6th is
little
coming.
hot
I know
under
where
the
we
collar.
going.
You know what it is? Yeah, I think it's a do-rag, man.
It might be the velvet, man. Shouts to Moon for, you know what I'm saying? I feel different, man.
Got the
Do-rag Rob in the
Velveeta on.
building, man. You feel me? But again, 4th and short, you know what we doing 4th and short. We talk about the big X factors of this week. And I'll pop it off since I'm hot right now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? My X factor this week is none other than D-Mar. D-Mar was out here handing out the tree. D-Mar his feet were moving faster than I could see. He was everywhere, scored damn near every touchdown for the Savage. I think if CJ and D-Mar can connect and maybe even put him at the kickoff, we have a very different game than we had the first time. Please remember, BIC only won 26-6.
Right.
It wasn't a blowout by far.
Right.
So we might have a way more competitive game than people think. D-Mar is Big Rob's X Factor for this week. Talk to him, Ant.
My X factor for this week is going to be Kenny. Kenny from or I Am Stansberry from BIC.
Oh.
The way I look at it, the offensive line that he's going to go against is trash.
Yeah. Kenny
He
gotta
should
eat.
he should eat. And at the end of the day, if he don't win the battle in the trenches, he can definitely win the battle in the stands by what we seen last week. Mr. Mink Mook Mink
Yo,
was out there
I'm
doing his thing,
dead.
man.
Hey, Mason, what you got for me, bro?
So my X Factor, I
Sorry,
got
Kenny. My bad,
Mr. Mink Mook Mink.
so my X Factor is from the same team, but it's not Kenny.
Who you got?
Whack 1100.
Why you do that?
Whack season. Mr. Clutch. Mr. Every time I need a play, here it is.
You got that.
Mr. He got me a chip in 2016.
Oh,
You feel me? So I'm actually go with K-Wack, man. I think that he's gonna be able to apply pressure. And if they can get pressure on CJ, I think it's gonna be a long game. But the only thing, if Chick come out there with D-Mar, then that's gonna be different.
You know
but I got K-Wack though. I got K-Wack.
You got K-Wack.
I got K-Wack. I got K-Wack.
You're right. He still got to get the ball.
I got K-Wack getting 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss,
and a Magic City strip. He's guaranteed.
Big
He's
facts.
strip city. K-Wack, if I don't give you nothing else, he's guaranteed a forced fumble or 2 a game. And I've never seen anyone do that.
agreed.
So, I mean, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our X factors. That was 4th and short. Ant, you got anything to say to the people?
All I gotta say to the people is, where was y'all at? Where was everyone at? Where was y'all antennas when Kenny was serving a 5-piece spicy?
Yo. Hey, Mason, you got anything to say to the
Kenny
people?
was serving up a 5-piece spicy with no sides. Where was everybody at, man?
Mason, you got anything to say to the people? Lord have mercy.
5-piece spicy.
All I gotta say is
No lemonade.
all I gotta say is, man, good luck this week. It's gonna be a hot one. Make sure everybody hydrate and try to leave and get to the field early. That's all I gotta say. And just do your job. Just do your job this week, man, because I'm eager to see that BICU game next week.
Also, man, just make sure y'all watch y'all tones when y'all out there, because it's getting real crazy out here, man. Like, I'm still stuck on the 5-count nugget that he gave out there, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you got any problems, any issues, please bring it to the table. Yo, and